In this video, we're driving out of Cusco and heading to Ollyantambo. Along the way, we're going to stop at the salt mines, the Salineras De Maras. We'll also stop at a viewpoint in a small village, and at the end, we'll stop at the Zona Arquelogica of Moray. And here we are, we're out in the country now. We can see where the farming is taking place. Farms extend all the way along the mountaintops, the plateaus, and the steps that they've carved out, and we'll come to that in just a little bit. Here we're passing through a small town. We'll stop here to pick up some supplies as we continue our journey. It's Chinchero. And here we're approaching Mirador. This is this little village that many tourist fans will stop at. The building you see up there is a school. And you can see how they've terraced the land for agriculture. And then you've got shepherds looking after their sheep out here. And they walk up and down those hills in a style that makes it look so easy. And yet the air is thin up here, and it's actually quite difficult to walk. And now we're on our way again to the next stop. We're passing through the country, and here we are at MachuQolqa Viewpoint. This is a stop along the way. You can walk down to an area where you can view the terraces, and as we zoom out, we can see the valley. And down there we have the Sacred Valley. We're going to be on the Sacred Valley for a little bit, but we have one more stop to make before we go all the way down to the Sacred Valley and cut across. We're on the way again. Mountains are just spectacular. The roads are rough, and you can feel it. Here we are approaching the salt mines. And as we make our way down, we'll be able to see the salt mines from up here in just a little bit. Sharp turns. And there's the salt mines, the Salineras De Maras. These salt mines use salty water that come out of the mountain, and then they run it along drains and individual catchment areas. The entire area belongs to the village that lives in the valley, and a family or an individual in that community can own one or more of these plots of land used to capture salt. We can see the road is winding, and it's a long way down. And that's the entrance down there. And the salt mines are back there. And this is the entrance. Welcome to the Salineras De Maras. Little map shows you how it's all laid out. And as you walk in, there's a little church that greets you. And just beyond that, you'll come to a good view. And that's the viewpoint, where you can see each individual salt pond, let's call it that, and the salt settles as the water evaporates. And this is where it all begins. This stream coming out of the mountain is extremely salty, and as it works its way down, it passes through each of those little catchment areas, and each catchment area can belong to one person, or one person can own more than one catchment area. And with that, we're on our way out, and we're heading to the Zona Arquelogica, and we run into these sheep on the side, shepherds nudging them along. And here we are at the Zona Arquelogica Moray. Those chairs are used to simulate microclimates. So they used to test what grows at each level, and they could tell people in communities what grows best in your community. It's an amazing place to be, a little windy, and the microclimates are quite profound. And that's this trip. And now we're on our way to Ollyantambo, which will be the next video. Thanks for watching.